What's up, gamers? This is Adam, the Grew Up Gaming, and I wanted to get into all the reasons today why Sony is messing up, and it's not looking good. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get into it. I've got a few different topics to go over today, but I think that what I really want to start out with is the pre-order issue with Sony. They had a problem with the PS5 pre-orders just kind of rolling out of nowhere. And we kind of went through that, and even though Microsoft scheduled it, they had their own issues and botting and things like that. But the thing that I really want to go over is retailers seem to be canceling people's pre-orders for the PS5 left and right and giving them delivery dates into the next year. Is this a retailer issue? Is this a Sony problem with manufacturing? I seem to think it's Sony giving out bogus numbers for allocation, trying to boost these sales. I don't know. It just seems really odd to me. And Jim Ryan himself, he's in charge of this operation and the messaging is all over the place with Sony right now. Microsoft just seems to be hitting it out of the park. Their social media team on Twitter, they're joking about things. They're making light of things. They're saying, hey, Xbox games get the upgrades, whether you owned it on Xbox One or Series X or Series S, you're going to have the upgrades there. There's none of this back and forth, what's going to be an upgrade or what isn't. And Sony's been really quiet. There's already Series X consoles out in the wild. YouTubers are reviewing them, news outlets, there's all sorts of information out there. And all we've gotten so far with Sony is some Japanese YouTubers got their hands on it and they can say it's really quiet. Sony has Miles Morales and Demon's Souls lined up for launch, but I don't know. This overall quietness is really strange to me. And that leads me into the whole Spider-Man debacle with the Miles Morales and the upgrades and the Spider-Man PS4 upgrade, and you can buy this but not get that, and all that is just crazy to me. And it seems it's just a lot of egg on their face. And then you have to go into the whole fact that Sony said, from the get-go, PS5, we want to showcase the PS5. These games are going to be PS5 only because of the SSD and the graphical fidelity. And they're just doing a total 180. Now you can play Miles Morales on PS4. They're saying they're going to support the PlayStation 4 for 3 to 4 years. I thought that would be the case anyway. You have 200 million people with a PS4 console. Why wouldn't you, support that and make money off that by offering some of these new games up? I'm sure that, a lot of these games that are going to start to get announced over the next 6 to 12 months are going to be PS4 friendly. I'm sure of it. But there also seems to be another problem. There's a problem with the save data from PS4 to PS5. We have games like, Miles Morales. If you started on PS4, you're not going to be able to transfer your save over to PS5 for the, the remaster and everything. And then, Yakuza's the same way. So I don't know how this is all playing out, but the messaging from Sony is getting really jumbled. They're quiet on a lot of issues. Why haven't we seen gameplay? Why aren't these consoles out in the wild yet? Things are coming down to the wire, and Microsoft seems to be hitting all the normal cues, and they're just benefiting from Sony's backstepping and what's going on. It's really kind of out of control. I want both parties to succeed. I'm a gamer. I play everywhere, PC, Sony, and Xbox. But right now, Xbox is really killing it. And Sony's kind of worrying me. I'm hoping that Jim Ryan's not taking them back into the PS3 era where they were just short, like never to the point. And they didn't really care much about the consumer. And they were pretty anti-consumer. They made a lot of strides at the end of the PS3 era and through PS4 to show that they care about the gamers. But towards the end of the PS4 generation, they seem to be backstepping again, and only these exclusives can only go so far. So I know everybody's going to play God of War, everybody's going to get a PS5 for these games, but I don't want to be getting a PS5 wondering and feeling bad about my purchase. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens, but let me know what you guys and gals think in the comments below. I'm really happy about my Series X pre-order. I haven't gotten a PS5 pre-order, and I might just wait for a year or two until we have some exclusive games out there that are worth getting, because I'm not too happy with what's coming from Sony right now. I hope you have a great day, and talk to you soon.